Hey y'all, let's cook some dry beans. That's what we call them in the South. So whether it's pintos, black eyed peas, or large limas like I'm cooking today, there's a key thing. You gotta have either a ham hock, ham bone, hog jowl. I've got a ham bone. This is left over from a spiral ham that I had froze. So we're gonna put that either in your InstaPot or a stock pot, and I turn it on the heat and toss it around and let it get kind of brown and the flavor gets extracted from it. And while that's happening, I put my beans in a colander. I pick through them. Sometimes there's little stones, and I rinse them very well. Once they're rinsed, you put them in that pot. Add some water, and it usually tells you how much water to add on the package. But with this 1 pound of dry limas, I'm gonna add 4 cups of warm water to my InstaPot. I'm gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna let it cook. The key to cooking dry beans is do not salt them, especially if you got a ham bone in them, until they get tender, or your beans are not gonna get tender. Basically, you cook them till they're tender, which is usually when you cook it in a pot like this, depending on the type of bean, is about 2 hours. The older the beans are, the longer it takes to cook. It's just the way it works. Of course, in my InstaPot, we're gonna do it in about 40 minutes. So, I'm really excited about having an InstaPot to do it in, but sometimes there's something about just a pot of beans cooking on the stove on low for a few hours. It makes me think of my childhood. My grandfather used to cook a big pot of big limas, or what we call butter beans here, or my mom. It's just, she makes the best pinto beans, much better than mine, even though I cook them the same way. But we're gonna cheat today and use the InstaPot so we don't have to cook all day, because I'm fixing to go put a turkey in my new smoker.